Hello and welcome to our brand new YouTube channel, the Today in African History channel. If you are here for the first time, this is only our 22nd video. So we launched on the 1st of July 2023. So thanks for checking us out. If you like what we're doing here, by the end of this video, feel free to subscribe so that you receive updates of our video uploads. Also like the video, share the video with your family and friends. Those people who you think would be interested in our history, our collective history as Africans, those who are interested in the people who have shaped our history, for better or for worse, and the lessons that we could learn potentially from these setbacks and victories as well. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to our brand spanking new channel. You've watched some of our videos. If you do like what we're doing here, kindly click on the share button, subscribe, of course, turn on your notification bell so that you will receive updates of our video uploads. My name is Sotonye Afiasima. So let us get started with events that have shaped our collective history as Africans. The guy pictured here in the thumbnail is named Israel Mobolaji Adesanya. He was born on this day in 1989. He is a Nigerian New Zealander. He's a professional mixed martial artist. He's a kickboxer and a boxer. He holds the most championships in King in the Ring history with 2 cruiserweight belts, 2 heavyweight titles, and glory middleweight contender victory in kickboxing. He is ranked number 8 in the UFC pound for pound rankings as of the 7th of October 2019. So Mr. Israel Adesanya, born on this day in 1999, a Nigerian New Zealander, professional mixed martial artist, kickboxer, and boxer. Happy birthday, Israel Adesanya. Also, born on this day, a long time ago, the year was 1923. His name is Chief Anthony Eromosele Enahoro. He died sadly in December 2010, so the 15th of December 2010. He was one of Nigeria's foremost anti-colonial and pro-democracy activists. Later, he rose to the positions of editor at Zik's Comet. So Zik was Nigeria's first president, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Nigeria's first president. So he was the editor of the former president's newspaper called the Comet in a place called Kano. Kano is in north-central Nigeria, one of the largest cities in Nigeria, actually the second largest city in Nigeria after Lagos. He was also assistant editor at the West African Pilot in Lagos, Nigeria's largest city, and chief editor at Morning Star. Enahoro was the first to introduce the motion for Nigeria's independence, which was ultimately approved in 1960, following a number of political setbacks and parliamentary defeats. So this goes to prove that, whatever you want to do in life, expect setbacks. That is part of the journey. It's part of the territory. They haven't sent your village people after you. They haven't sent you. In more likely than not, that's not the case, especially at the beginning. You could argue that, okay, when you've done things a million times and you keep getting setbacks, okay, you could say, okay, my village people are after me. But, setbacks are part of life. I'm saying all this stuff about the village people, obviously tongue in cheek, so just ignore that. There was a setback. He was one of those who put a motion for independence. There were several setbacks. Why would there be setbacks? These people are the majority in this land. You have come from the United Kingdom. You've dominated these people. So obviously, it's not going to be an easy fight because they're used to a certain lifestyle, if you like. Those who came to the country to plunder the wealth of the country. The Benin artifacts are a case in point, which I have spoken about in the previous video. So go check that video out. So this is Chief Anthony Enahoro, one of the people who fought for Nigeria's independence. He was born on this day in 1923. Also, on this day, this man, his name is Olayiwola Fatai Olagunju, also known as Fatai Rolling Dollar, was a Nigerian juju singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist who lived from July 22, 1927 until June 12, 2013. He began his musical career in 1953, and he served as a mentor to several artists, including the late Orlando Obo and Ebenezer Obey. The last big hit for Rolling Dollar, who was noted for his skill with the guitar, was One Kere Si, number Wa. So this is Olayiwola Fatai Olagunju, also known as Fatai Rolling Dollar. I just love that name, Fatai Rolling Dollar. Nigerian juju singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist, born on this day in 1927. Also on this day, in the Gambia, there was a coup d'etat on the morning of July 22nd, 1994. A group of soldiers led by Lieutenant Yahya Jammeh, a 29-year-old, overthrew the government without using force. Jammeh, then 29 years old, young guy, staged a bloodless coup d'etat in the Gambia, ousting Dawda Jawara, who had served as president since the country's independence in 1970. Can you believe that? This guy was in power for 24 years. 24 freaking years. Sorry for swearing, guys, but 24 years? What are you doing there in 24 years? Anyway, so that was the end of that. 24 years later, he was removed, and this young 29-year-old took over. So yeah, I did talk about the strength of our youths in Africa. When you see things going wrong, you have the power. It's your country, it's your continent. You have the power to take the power from the hands of these political fat cats, criminals, most of them. They're only there to line their pockets. Just ignore the common man and woman, most of whom live in abject poverty. Anyway, that's it for him for today. Let's go on to the next event that happened on this day. So, on this day, this person here, called Emmanuella, yep, it's the same person, two different pictures. Emmanuella Samuel was born. The year was 2010. Commonly known as Emmanuella, she is a YouTube child comedian on the MacAngel YouTube channel. At the age of 5, Emmanuella began her journey into comedy. She met Angel while on a family vacation. He phoned a few kids he knew for the audition since he wanted some kids for his comedy shoot, but they couldn't memorize the lines, so he resorted to Emmanuella. After being chosen, Angel had to persuade her parents to allow her to join the MacAngel comedy team, which she eventually succeeded in doing. So Emmanuella, YouTube sensation, born on this day in 2010. So happy birthday, Emmanuella. Last but not least, this young man here, his name is Frank Ugochukwu Edwards, born on this day in 1989. He is an Igbo Nigerian contemporary gospel singer, songwriter, and recording artist from Enugu State in Nigeria. Now, Enugu is in the southeastern part of Nigeria. He is a producer and also a well-known keyboardist and a part of Pastor Chris Oyakhilom's presidential band from the Christ Embassy Church. So, Frank Ugochukwu Edwards, born on this day in 1989. Happy birthday, Frank Edwards. Some of his songs are simply sensational. Go check Frank Edwards out. So on that note, we end today's Today in History. Thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you are notified whenever we release a video. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye for now.